This tutorial is for first grade, Module 1, Lesson 21b. In this lesson, we're going to use both 10 frames and reckon recs to show which types of numbers can be represented as doubles facts. So for this lesson, it would be preferable that students have a mini reckon rec in front of them and the teacher would have 10 frame cards to show them. For example, we could start by showing the students this 10 frame. You can see that there are 6 dots in the 10 frame. We would ask the students to use their reckon recs to copy this dot pattern. For example, I would move 5 beads over on the top row of my reckon rec to show the 5 beads that are on the top row of the 10 frame. Then I would move 1 more bead over to show the 6th bead. So my reckon rec matches my 10 frame. Then the question is, can I rearrange these 6 beads to show the number 6 as a doubles fact? Meaning I want 6 beads moved over to the left still, but I want the same number of beads on the top row as I have on the bottom row. We'll have to do some trading here. That means I'm going to push this bead back over on the top row and move this bead over on the bottom row. That ensures that I have 6 beads on the left still. I don't have the same on the top and bottom yet, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to push 1 bead over on the top row, and that allows me to move a bead over on the bottom row. Now I have the same number of beads on the top row as I do on the bottom, and there's my doubles fact. We have 6 dots on the 10 frame. I have 6 beads on my reckon rec. 3 plus 3 is the doubles fact that equals 6. Here's another example. I would show this 10 frame to the students and they should be able to see that there are 8 dots on the 10 frame, and we will copy that pattern on the reckon rec. We'll push 5 beads over on the top row to match the 5 dots on the top row of the 10 frame and 3 beads over on the bottom row. Now I need to rearrange these beads so I have the same number on top as I do on bottom. To do that, I'll do some trading. I'm going to push this bead over and move this bead to the left. And once I do that, I have the same number of beads on the top row as I have on the bottom row. That means that the doubles fact for 8 is 4 plus 4. Now this time I'm going to flash a 10 frame card in front of the students that has 7 beads. So again, we'll start by copying the pattern on our reckon rec. So I need 5 beads on the top and 2 beads on the bottom to give me my total of 7. And again, we're going to look at rearranging the beads so that we have the same number on top as we do on bottom. Now let's see what happens when we try that. I can move 1 bead over here and then move 1 bead to the left. So I still have 7, but I don't have the same number on top as I do on bottom. So we'll do that process again. Move 1 bead over and move 1 bead over to the left. I still don't have the same number of beads on the top as I do on the bottom. I can rearrange these beads in many different ways, but I will never have the same number of beads on the top row as I do on the bottom. That tells us that the number 7 cannot be represented using doubles facts, and that eventually will lead the students to understanding the concept of even and odd as well.